Things are getting really tense right now. And what does that typically mean? It means volatility comes afterwards and hopefully some significant price movements on the way up. But is that a guarantee? No, things could also pull back down, and we look at the indicators, we talk about these things, and there's some key elements in the news. I've been mentioning these things. I can give you guys a little bit of an update as well in this video that is important to factor into this whole equation because there's a bigger picture that's here. So let's go ahead and start by talking about the general crypto market. We can see that everything's pretty flat. Bitcoin is up 0.11%, Ethereum is up 0.35%, BNB is down 0.25%, Dogecoin is down 0.57%. So you get the idea. Everything across the board is more or less not moving. However, let's go ahead and move over here now to see what's going on the charts. The trading charts for Bitcoin, and we can see that it has bounced off that key level support I've mentioned about in my previous videos, which is around $26,700. It is looking more than likely to close out on the day in the green. We do have about 45 minutes left as of the time of me recording this video. We can see volume is quite low. We have volume comparable to this back around May 14th, May 13th. And then if we zoom out, there are other days that's even less than that. So it's not like this is unheard of. It's not to say that we can't have the weekend have lower volume. In fact, if I went with my gut on this, unless there's some crazy news that comes out or some whales decide that they want to go rogue, or the Bitcoin that the U.S. government has been slowly selling off from their seizure that they had in the past. They've been doing it in different segments. If they suddenly decided to do it now over the weekend, I think it would suck for the timing, but again, anything is technically possible. Otherwise, my gut is telling me I think that we're probably going to see low volume and it's going to move sideways. A lot of people right now are looking at the debt ceiling limit for the United States and what is going to be happening next with that. The deadline is June 1st. There were negotiations today, once again, between President Biden and the House Majority Leader. This is that of, it's that of Kevin McCarthy. However, it seems like the meeting ended very short. Doesn't look like there's been any agreements between them. Worst case scenario, there's been a lot of discussions about the 14th Amendment, and that is part of the United States Constitution. If the president decides to enforce that, we've never had a circumstance where that's needed to be presented, and there's a lot of suspicions that if he does that, that the other party, the Republican side, would then challenge it within the courts, and that is not likely to be something that would happen quickly. It would more than likely take a course over several months, and these are things that we don't want to be holding up. This is very important. Just a quick little education for you guys. The debt ceiling limit, 97% of the debt that's been accrued has happened prior, meaning before, the Biden administration. So we're talking about our entire nation's deficit. Those debts need to be paid. There's actions that have already taken place, and it's simply about paying off those things that have already happened. And what's happening right now is that Kevin McCarthy, the House Republicans, are trying to commingle a budget plan at the same time, so making it contingent that they are agreeing to raise the debt ceiling limit only if their budget plan gets approved or if they can negotiate for certain things. These things are not supposed to be commingled. The budget plan is about the future. The debt ceiling limit is about our past debts. So it's an unfortunate circumstance that we're in right now. The other leaders, so Hakeem Jeffries, you have Mitch McConnell, you also have Chuck Schumer, President Biden, and again, you have Mitch McConnell, who's a Republican. They're all in agreement that the debt ceiling limit needs to be raised. This is risking the United States and their reputation. This is risking the stabilization of the world's economy. It could send the world into a recession and very potentially a global depression. This has never happened before. So it's a very serious thing, and there's a lot of uncertainty. This has already been kicking the can down the road, and so the deadline coming up on June 1st is the extension. So if anyone's saying, well, let's extend it more, a lot of things are on hold right now. People and how they're going to be doing their investments in the stock market, in real estate, in cryptocurrency. So it's very important. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an educational background. I'm trying not to get too political here on this channel, but it is important that you guys understand the ramifications of what's at stake right now and how soon that is. That is June 1st. So hopefully they'll come and figure something out soon. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on. So SafeMoon over on the Binance Smart Chain side, we're going to roll through these pretty quickly for you guys. This is up 1.11% on the day. Third day in a row of it being green. $80,000 in trading volume, $50,000 on the buy side, $29,000 on the sell side. SafeMoon over on Polygon, after a 2-day run up, it is pulling back a little bit. It's technically up 0.27% compared to 24 hours ago. $248 in buying volume, 3 transactions. It doesn't look like there's any sells, so looking good on the green buys right there, but needs more volume. SafeMoon over on the Ethereum side, after a 3-day run up, we have a little bit of a pullback here. It's $1,100 in trading volume, $967 on the buy side versus $145 on the sell side. It is up 0.8%. Evergrow coin seeing a little bit of some sell pressure after 3 days of dropping. It's showing signs of a further day decline, down 3.1%. It's $993, $339 on the buy side versus $654 on the sell side. So again, everything is looking to be pretty neutral across the board here. Volume is to be expected to be more than likely quite low on these things. Then we take a look over at BBTF, and it did have a red day yesterday, a little bit more red today. It's down 0.03%, $2,900 in trading volume, $1,500 on the buy side versus $1,400 on the sell side. Just a little bit more of buying pressure versus that selling pressure. And then for Beefy, we can see that after 3 days of it running up green, 4th day of it being green, no trading activity here since May 15th though. BNB Mirror Protocol, after 3 days of dropping down, 4th day suggesting a further continuation of that. Volume extremely low, only $35, $34 on the buy side, $1, less than $1 actually on the sell side, just 4 transactions. It's down 0.34% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin Mirror Protocol, pretty similar here. We have 3 days of it dropping down, 4th day suggesting also a closure on the red side more than likely. It's $11 in trading volume, 3 transactions, all of it for the selling side, 0.12% up though in comparison to 24 hours ago. For Croge, it did have a green day yesterday, slightly green candle for the day, technically down 1.38% compared to 24 hours ago. $194 in trading volume, $109 on the buy side versus $85 on the sell side. For Crift, after 2 days of green, we do see a little bit of that red pullback. There's 1 transaction for $62. That was a buy. Glow token, after a red day yesterday, a little bit of green on the candle itself for the day. However, we see 4 transactions for $146 total volume. All of them were on the sell side, and the candle itself is down 0.16% compared to 24 hours ago. Grove token seeing a further drop as well. Red day yesterday, red day today, down 5.14%. $10,000 in volume, $4,700 on the buy side, $6,100 on the sell side. For HOD, it had 3 days of green candles moving up, 4th day suggesting also green. This one's up 4.95%, $6,500 in trading volume, $3,800 on the buy side versus $2,700 on the sell side. Live Crypto Party had a red day yesterday, red day looking like the day as well from the day prior technically. And then we have $104, that's 1 transaction that was for a sell. Potherium, not looking too great here. Trades, last one was on May 17th, still showing signs of red candles. Rhythm, no trading activity since April 18th. Revoltants, they're still in process of getting everything migrated over to their new owner, as I mentioned in my previous video. And for Pepe, this one here, green candle yesterday, a little bit of a red candle for the new day. It's one transaction, $25, and it was for a buy. And that's what I got for you guys in this video. So I spent a little bit more time talking more on the debt ceiling limit. There's even more information I could technically share on that. However, I am trying not to get too political on this channel, trying to just mainly report on the news for you guys that is relevant to what's going on right now for an impact on people making investment decisions in crypto. So I hope that you guys appreciated me going over some of those details. And that's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.